It's the incredible MT Stone, aka Soul Todd Dojak, aka Duncan McLeod D. Highlander, aka Tiger Millionaire, aka I'm over from Baby Boy. Move in, bone your moms, put your bitch ass out. On Stone! Welcome to the Pastor Stoney podcast, bitch. You can't come around if you ain't never tried to talk with you. Welcome, ladies, to the Pastor Stoney podcast. I have a special guest here, Melinda Power, lawyer extraordinaire, West Town Community Law Office located in Humboldt Park. Best lawyer in Chicago, if you ask me, because I got an O at the end of my record in the courtroom with this lady. Introduce yourself, Melinda, and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, hi, my name is Melinda Power. I've known this gentleman for many, many years, and I am an attorney who does mainly criminal defense and civil rights, and I work, as Anthony said, in the Humboldt Park neighborhood right on Division Street.
All right, Melinda. Since we're in the current state of Chicago, let's talk about our mayor, runoff and race. Unfortunately for Mr. Paul Vallis, he lost,
We're not shedding too many tears here.
Definitely not, because actually, my memories of Paul Vallis, I actually was in high school when Paul Vallis was the CEO of Chicago schools, and in my estimation, I don't think he did a good job. What's your thoughts about him?
Well, I don't like Paul Vallis either. It's nothing personal. I don't like what he does because I think it's really important to have public education and to support public education. I don't agree with siphoning off a lot of money to charter schools, where until recently, the teachers didn't unionize and weren't treated well. And also, years ago, Paul Vallis went after the Clemente High School when the Puerto Rican Cultural Center was trying to really institute a lot of changes that would help students stay in the school.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that. It was so long ago. Also, let's speak to his record. I did a little research on Paul Vallis, and it's like he went to Philadelphia.
Right.
Then he went to New Orleans.
Right.
And it's pretty much the same thing that happened here with his record as a leader. I don't think he's a good leader. In my estimation, he's a poor leader.
Right. He's a poor leader. I mean, his track record doesn't make you think, go, Paul. You might think, go and get out of here, Paul. But you don't think, go and be the mayor, Paul.
No. He's a real politician because he also ran for governor, which was also unsuccessful.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on Brandon Johnson?
Well, I am so happy I got to go to a program in which he spoke with the Puerto Rican agenda. So I think he was talking to a group of people that he knew really had a lot of the similar experiences he'd had in life and shared a lot of the same values. And what I really like about him, he's in many ways like a regular guy. He grew up right actually near my office, right almost across the street. And what I really he cares about. He's really supportive of public education. He really wants to work on housing issues. Instead of pumping more money into the cops to get guns and other things like that, he says, let's get mental health training for the cops. Let's get jobs for the kids. He's pro abortion rights. He's pro LGBTQ issues. So I'm sort of with him all the way.
Yeah. I kind of like the thing about the slashing the police fund and putting money to where it really needs, like the mental health.
Right.
And also, like you said, he wants the youth to be working year-round programs for our youth. I really would support that, even though I'm not really a fan of politicians. But
we know that.
Some of those things, but some of those things do make sense. And then also, he's from Chicago. He's been there. He can understand some of the things that we as normal people go through because he's been there. And also, he can speak to the experience of being a teacher because he's been a teacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
My thing with the teachers is like my experience with teachers, like now that I got older, like when I was younger, I was a problem child in school, but man, the teachers, they do not get paid what they deserve.
No, I agree.
Because I just think about some of the stunts I pulled in high school, and them people had to deal with children like me, and it was like, wow. It takes special people to be public servants. I tell you that much.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, I I really admire that the Chicago Teachers Union has really built up themselves as an organization, really forced a lot of changes in the city of Chicago.
Definitely. And on that note, we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with story time. Pastor Stoney Podcast. HPS News Network on YouTube. Go and subscribe. Talk to y'all in 1 second. It's the incredible MT Stone, a.k.a. Soul Todd Dojak, a.k.a. Duncan McLeod D. Highlander, a.k.a. Tiger Millionaire, a.k.a. I'm over for baby boy. Move in, bone your moms, put your bitch ass out. I'm Stone. Tune in to the newest episode of the Pastor Stoney Podcast on YouTube at HPS News Network. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, HPS News Network. I'm Stone. See, we out here on location with the mouth. Undisclosed location. But we on location. We in the vehicle. Stone. Story time. Live and on location.
What I was saying? You was talking about when I was saying Shorty them got a Starbucks slap box?
Yeah, Shorty. What's tell them, G? Tell them they need to start back slap boxing.
And wrestling. It ain't nothing but practice. So when you get in a real fight, you can use them tactics you learned. It ain't nothing but training. Because you can't fight. That's the crazy part. It's just, it's better to, I figure like, hey, I'm old school. You might have to take an L today, man. But you better fight, goddamn. Don't do shit radical in you peace. We see you. You getting 40 years. These motherfuckers, boy, all they little ass in jail somewhat. For real crimes. They ain't even went out. Boy, you ain't went downtown and got a bite to eat with a little lady dressed up looking nice. No, you ain't got on no plane and went nowhere. And you already got 30 years. That's tough. They gotta listen sometimes, but this shit out of hand.
Definitely out of hand.
This shit got way out of hand.
You know, everybody want, like I said in my other interview, everybody want to be Tony Montana and Nino Brown, but don't nobody want to sell no O's or no bags. So how you just skip a step?
You talking about Scarface?
Yeah.
Oh,
they want to be
see the end of the movie?
Right.
Damn.
Everybody want to be Tony Montana. Nobody did it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just forgot about Sosa, huh?
No, y'all better pass out some turkeys or something.
Yeah.
We gotta show some love, man. This shit ugly out here.
You like you always say, G, you either building or you destroying.
Boy,
Which one you doing?
you hear me? These motherfuckers is destructive.
Destructive than a motherfucker.
You can't build shit with them. Like, that's why you gotta understand that you gonna fuck up the measurements, the foundation gonna be off. Cause they ain't even put the screws in the goddamn thing where we did, And we even got to this first level, second level, that bitch crumbled from within. We got men with no science. Yeah. We got a bunch of men, but we have no men with mathematics. We need men with science on how to build. Builders of what? Better tomorrows. That's why we stuck.
Still, and those are real words from real members. Oh, Chief. And that's the end of story time. And that's the end of the episode. Tune in to the next episode of the Pastor Stoney Podcast. It's the incredible MT Stone, a.k.a. Soul Todd Dojak, a.k.a. Duncan McLeod D. Highlander, a.k.a. Tiger Millionaire, a.k.a. I'm over from baby boy. Move in, bone your moms, put your bitch ass out. I'm Stone. Tune in to the next episode of the Pastor Stoney Podcast.
Trying to prosper, staying low to the earth, I'm moving pounds of ganja. Went from ramen noodle dips to eating steak and lobster, getting high like helicopter.